Go now. This is Willie Castro. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. And there's a foul ball.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Now the 0-1. This to third. One out in the top of the first. So up next, Ken Singleton. Aldeguerre. Oh. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. The wind to kick the 2-0. And that skips into dirt.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
2 down, bases empty. The polar bear, as he was dubbed by his former teammate Todd Frazier. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
2 down, nobody on. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Next pitch misses inside. Full count now. Swing and a ground ball. Throw on to Santana. Inning over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Showing the slab in today's game. Chris Sale. What do you look for here?
He brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle for everyone else.
He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And it's a double to start the bottom of the first. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now the number 2 hitter.
Ball.
Here's a 1-1. Runner takes off for third. Cut on and miss. From third, he's safe. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. Now, Junior Caminero. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Puts a bunt down. The underhand flip. Nicely done for the out. Here's Ketel Marte. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. Way back there. It's got a chance. And it is out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. Next to hit, Cal Raleigh. And first offering is fouled off.
Inside, ball.
Swing and a miss at a slider. High fly ball down the left field line. That's back there. Gone into the Crawford box is a home run. So 2 down. Manny Machado to bat now. He made his major league debut as a third baseman for the Orioles August 9th, 2012. Manny Machado stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Man, he kicked off his major league career with a great opening series against the Royals. You know, Boog, Machado hit 2 home runs.
Now a blast to left center. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. They've hit another. And they boost their lead. It's 4-0. Next is switch hitting first baseman Carlos Santana. Yeah, that's fouled off. 0-1.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Clark gets under it. And that is that. Back here in Houston, new inning getting started.
Well, early in this ball game, down by 4 runs, you've got to try to get a run back and just look at taking at least 1 an inning. Before you know it, you'll be tied up.
Oh, look at the stop, and they get the out. Here's Juan Soto.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
That's the ball.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays.
Ball.
He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
And that's ball 4.
Ball 4.
And that's their first base runner of the game. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
That's a ball.
Alda Gary, 24 years old, and he was born in Italy. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first. Did not go. Ripped, but it curls foul. That's down and in. A slider missed. No question about this one. It's out of here. A 2-run homer. One down. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Mike Piazza. So they turn things over to the righty, Jonathan Broxton. He's into the game with the bases empty. Mike Piazza in the box now. No balls and a strike. Got him. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. The 0-1. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. Here in Houston, we head to the bottom of the second. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Swing and a foul out of play.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. And a foul ball. He stays alive. In the air, right side of the infield. Albies under it. And there's one down. Here's the left fielder, Carlos Beltran. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Out towards right center field, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Two down. So back to the top of the order. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. That one pushed to the left and foul. Two down, nobody on.
Nope, ball.
Swing and a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Throw to first, and he gets back safely.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty.
To first, safe, getting back to the bag. Almost hung out there. Digging in, number 86. And that chance handled. Whips it across. Third out. Back here in Houston, and now the center fielder, Max Clark.
Hee-haw!
The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. That's out to center field. Griffey drops steps, heads back on it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One down. Back to the top of the order. Stepping in, Willie Castro. He's 0 for 1.
That missed. That's the ball.
That one to
Foul
first,
ball.
and it goes just foul. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. And now it's 1-2. 99 miles per hour to finish him off. Two down, bases empty. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ken Singleton.
No, that's inside.
Check swing, and he went. And 1-1. Two down, nobody on. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Alonso takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
Ball.
absolutely belted. Carrying well. Off the base of the wall. One runs in. Alonso is waved home. He'll score and then tie it. It's 4-4. So runner at second, 2 down. Juan Soto now. In the air to left center. Griffey should have this one. And that is that. As we go to the last of the third. Leading off, Junior Caminero.
That's inside. Ball.
Center field. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. The switch-hitting catcher will come up to hit. Cal Raleigh swings through that one for strike one.
Ball.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Way high.
Ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
And now it's Manny Machado. Tied at 4. And that's downstairs. Ball one.
Ball. That's in.
Tied up here in the early going. And a foul ball.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
This one in the air right field. And that'll do it. Back here in Houston, Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Ball.
And another ball. Into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on.
The new pitcher in the game, Rydell Martinez. Now here is Mike Piazza. And fouled off. Tied at 4.
No, that missed.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. On the warning track and hauls it in. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Beltran settles underneath it. Takes it in for the out. Max Clark, the next to hit. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
That's the ball.
That one kicks away from the catcher. And the runner stays where he is. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Griffey on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back here in Houston, bottom four, Carlos Santana. Now at the plate. Hauls it in, one away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And the 0-1. That one at the knees for a strike. That's down and in. A slider missed. Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. No swing. Popped up. And he makes the catch. 2 down. So digging in, Carlos Beltran. Fly to center his first time. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's got extra bases written all over it. That is the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Digging in, Willie Castro.
Well, these guys really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Tied at 4. In the air, center field. Griffey on his way over. And there's 1 down.
Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
Singleton in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Pete Alonso, 1 for 2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 2-run shot. And here's the first baseman, Jorge Polanco. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Polanco in his 10th season, 32 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Check swing, went around. No balls, 2 strikes. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the air, right field. And there's 2 down. Here's Juan Soto.
Next for the legend, right fielder, Juan Soto.
Just missed. No, ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. Two down, nobody on. That one in the dirt, and the count's even at 2. Got him looking. That's the 3rd out. We head head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Gets the bunt down the right side.
Ball.
And a foul ball. Slider misses outside. Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball. That one 95 to finish him off. And the batter will be the shortstop.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Soto takes it in for the out. 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Junior Caminero. And that's off
ball.
the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And the inning is over. Back here in Houston, top 6. Ozzie Albies getting ready to hit. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Greg Weiser
just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Foul ball there. Next offering is fouled back. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball 1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. And now the catcher comes up to him, Mike Piazza. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. And that's a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Francisco Lindor to the plate now. Fans love him, but he's pretty popular with the players, too.
He certainly is, Boog. The player survey on MLB.com listed him as one of the friendliest infielders to chat with during a game. I'm sure he appreciates the recognition from his peers.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball. That's down.
This one popped up. Machado under it. And that is that. Back here in Houston, bottom of the 6th. Ketel Marte up to the plate. This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they cut into the deficit. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Goose Gossage on the pitch out of the pen here.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Late with the swing there. And ball 1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And there's the ball.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Got him swinging.
Up next for the Dreamers.
Here's Machado. He's already homered here in this one. To third. Into the outfield base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
That misses. One ball, one strike.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And the count 1-2. High fly ball out towards left field. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. That's off the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Hee-haw! Strike 2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Good wood on that changeup. Barreled it up. Just couldn't keep it between the lines.
Out to short. Tosses to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. We go to the top of the 7th. Stepping in, Max Clark. Back to the mound. It hit him. Throw to first. Safe. And now we'll have to check back on the righty. Here's the third baseman, Willie Castro. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. Now a fly ball to right center. Griffey has a beat on it. And there's one away. 1 out, man at first. And now the right fielder, Ken Singleton. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he could turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
Ball.
Two-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it. 2 away. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Fouled off down the right side. Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ball.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
He was all over that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
At the plate, Jorge Polanco. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He sends it into the second deck, and they add to their lead. It's 9-5. So 2 down. Now the left fielder, Juan Soto.
That's the ball.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
The 2-1. And it's through for a hit. And it gets by him. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know that.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Soto scores. It's an RBI single. It's now 10-5. Runner at first with 2 away. And here is Mike Piazza. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. And forget it. A 2-run blast. It's their second home run of the inning. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the hits just keep on coming. Throws it away.
Wastes no time there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make the play when it's ripped like that.
Just missed.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it. Save the rest of that bullpen. Somehow stop the bleeding.
Beltran in position. And that is that. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
Got
Yeah.
a shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah. As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. Singleton takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Back to the top of the order now. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Foul ball.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. Clark takes it in for the out. Out number 2. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. And that one hammered. That's back. And that one is out of here. A solo shot. So now the DH spot, Junior Caminero. Yeehaw! Comes up empty.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Cuts and misses. It's a strike. Back here in Houston, we go to the 8th. Willie Castro digs in now. So they turn to their closer, Devin Williams.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Williams, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
On the ground right side, Santana takes it to the bag. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Ken Singleton will hit next. And that skips into dirt.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
And a swing and a miss. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, you know, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. A solo shot. One down. Now here is Pete Alonso. Swings through that one out in front that time.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
That one ripped right center field. And in one hops the wall. And he's got a double, his 4th hit. One out, runner at second. Next is switch hitting first baseman Jorge Polanco. Hard hit right side. He'll do it himself, and there are 2 outs. And now it's Juan Soto. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Ball, that's down.
That's towards center. Griffey drifts towards it. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Houston, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Ketel Marte now at the plate. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1.
Look at that right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
And makes the grab. And there's one down. Cal Raleigh getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game.
That's the ball.
O'Day, a 6'4" righty. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, a sinker, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Clark settles under it, and there are 2 outs. Manny Machado up to the plate.
Yeah.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. We go to the 9th. Leading off, number 1. He was late there. Strike 1.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Hit hard. Base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
All over that one right there. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity.
Fired to second. Out of Santana, 2. And now it's Frankie Lindor. That one fouled off. In the air, left field. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in, number 41. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. There's a strike. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He shoots one out to right. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Strike 2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. This one in the air, center field. Clark drifts towards it. And there's 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's going to be Ken Griffey Jr. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride.
There goes Junior. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Diving. Can't get it. Base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. 13-8 is our score.
You often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
So now a pinch hitter, O'Neal Cruz, looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. O'Day is just 1 strike away. In the dirt. Man at second. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And that is the ball game. Is your final. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's New York going up against Santo Domingo. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And today's starter, Luis Severino. What do we need to know here?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Just about ready to roll. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And this one is off and running. The 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That one carrying. Gone. It finds the Crawford boxes. A home run. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Just missed.
The real threats aren't coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Handed down the right side, the foul. Here's a 1-2. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Here's Ketel Marte. Severino, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and you know he's got the command to be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher booth, and throwing the pitch.
Low ball.
It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today. The emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Here's Pete Alonso. Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that pitchers at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next guy out. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. And the polar bear strikes out. We go to the bottom of the first. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Eduardo Rodriguez. What do you got on him, Chris?
The opposing hitters are going to see a lot of cutters. This guy can throw it to the front side of the plate, the back side of the plate, so you're really not able to cheat to get the fat part of the bat on the baseball.
Ken Griffey Jr. getting ready to hit.
Hurt.
the 0-2. Got him swinging.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. That one finds the corner. 0-1. Swings through that. Curve in the dirt. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting third, designated hitter.
2 down, bases empty. Junior Caminero, the next to hit. And a big swing and a miss. Popped up to the left, into foul ground, near the fence. Has room, and he makes the catch. Back here in Houston, this is Willie Castro. Castro goes 6'1", 28 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. The 1-2. Swings and misses, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's Mookie now. For as much as we talk about Mookie Betts' success at the plate, defensively, he's turned into a brilliant outfielder. He's won the Gold Glove 6 times in right field, and yet in 2025, he was a finalist at shortstop, which is absolutely incredible. Check swing to the first pitch. Look down to third. No swing. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball there.
Ball.
Now all even up. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Bottom of the second. Here's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. Fought off foul. 0-1 now. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-2. And that one is lifted in the air. 1 down. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Swing and a miss. Late swing, fouled off. him out without a swing. That K is his third of the game. And now it's Manny Machado. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Swing and a ground ball. Play made. That ends the inning. Back here in Houston, now the third baseman, Chipper Jones. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you.
That's a ball. That's inside.
Man, that got him square in the mask. Here's a 1-1. Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for two. And that's a leadoff double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Out towards right center field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate in Fernando Tatis Jr.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And that one pulled foul. Ball one there.
Outside.
One away with a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Two down.
Man, that's one of those at bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at bat.
Towards first, Santana. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Houston, bottom of the inning, Carlos Santana digs in now. That one fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That misses. Ball one.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Whips it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. To the right side. And that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Well, he thought about two, but he's back to first safely. One down. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. And that's off
that's
the
ball.
inside edge. Ball one. Tatis runs. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Lead runner around second. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a simple ground ball the other way.
Runner on the go. Base hit. In from third is the tying run. Throw comes into third, and they're at the corners with only one out. Now it's the shortstop. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And he'll one. Runner takes off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. See, almost made the play, but now it's a one-run ball game. Runners at the corners here, one away. Junior Caminero. And a ding to first. Safe, getting back to the bag. Almost hung out there.
That's the ball.
Traffic on the bases with two already in to score here in the last half of the third. Runner on the go. Safe at second, and that was not close. Foul ball there. That one fouled off, 2-2. 2 on, 1 out. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2-2 now. Stays alive. The 2-2 on the way. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
I'll tell you, with pitch counts being such a big consideration in today's game, an amazing fight at the plate like this ends up being incredibly valuable.
There's one.
He's out.
And he beats it. He's safe. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Flied to right his first time. This one smacked out to left center. That's a base hit. Runner from third comes across. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away. The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Cal Raleigh in the air out towards left center. And that's the inning. On to the fourth. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Back to work, Luis Severino.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations,
that's
and that's been true again today.
That one misses. Ball 3.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
That one's in there. Full count now. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Definitely not a partay for Ketel Marte. So now Pete Alonso at the plate. Alonso, former second-round pick out of the University of Florida. This one in the air, center field. Griffey under it. 2 up, 2 down. Now the left fielder, Willie Castro. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. And that one is off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Here's Mookie to hit. In the dirt. So runner in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. Top half of inning number 4. And that'll do it. Bottom 4, here comes Manny Machado. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to the left, Jones. Slings it across, and one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Fouled off left side. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. Here's the 0-2. Set down on strikes, and that's 4 strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. Fernando Tatis Jr. will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swings through that one for strike 1. Ground ball up the middle. He gets there with the slide. Over to first. But it's not in time. Base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next to hit, Carlos Beltran. 0-1. Quick toss to first. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And there's a foul ball. This one smoked on its way out of here. That'll fire up the dugout, and they cut into the lead. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Now it's going to be Chipper Jones. To the right side, Santana takes it himself, one away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. At the plate, Austin Wells flied to right his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Ball.
One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the fifth. Tap foul at the plate. Hit softly on the ground to third. Long throw to first. Nice play off the bounce for the out. So the batting order turns over, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Tatis goes 6 feet 3 inches, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the tying run is on base.
He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Throw to second, on a bounce, safe. Man at second.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
And another ball.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
And that one fouled off. Tatis at second with 2 down. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Marte up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And that's a foul ball. And that one fouled off. Runner edges away at second. Runners on the move. Pitch misses. Throw to third. Too late. Save. Double steal. No question about this one. It's out of here. Ketel Marte leaves the yard. It's their 2nd home run of the inning. In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to the lead. It's 6-3. So 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Willie Castro. Felix Bautista taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
What a stop. Nicely done for the out. Carlos Beltran now at the plate. Rodriguez back to work. And a foul ball.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Crow Armstrong should have this one. And there's one down. Back to the top of the order now. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Ken Griffey Jr.
On the ground at first, Alonso. He'll do it himself. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 down, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop. Here's your 1. Up the middle, Marte. Tosses to first, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in Houston, here's Betts. And strike 1 to Mookie Betts.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And that one is in the dirt. And 1-1.
No, that's down. Ball.
That one not close. 3-1. Popped in the air. Left field. Beltran settles under this one. And there's one down. Now, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
No, that's out. No, that's down. Ball.
And now 2-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That missed by a lot. And that's ball 3. Got him. 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Chipper Jones. 1 for 2. Swinging a foul straight back. Swings through that one for strike 2. Almost got him. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Drilled in the air out towards right center. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th inning, stepping in, Junior Caminero. And that one hammered. Makes the catch up against the wall. Ketel Marte getting ready to hit. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. And it's fouled away. The 0-1. This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 away. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. 2 down, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. The 0-2. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. This one's out of here, into the archways, kiss that ball goodbye. And they inch closer. It's 6-4. Now Machado up here. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So a man at first. Next, the switch hitting first baseman, Carlos Santana. And that is out of play. On the ground to third. They take the force out. Misplay doesn't cost them. Inning over. Back here in Houston, we go to the top of the 7th. Austin Wells digs in now. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
Ball.
Line to the right center field. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Next to hit, Fernando Tatis Jr. And a base hit. Not in time. He's safe.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful.
So they bring on the veteran, Jimmy Garcia. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Tatis runs in the air, right field, pretty well struck, carrying well. And he brings it in on the warning track. Safe. And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Now it's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. He's already homered in this game. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. Here comes Tatis around third. He'll score, and it's 8-4. Junior gets it back in quickly. That holds the runner at second base. One out, runner at second. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso, in the dirt. Man at second. And that one ripped to left. 2 down. Now the left fielder, Willie Castro. 1 for 3. Now there's a bullet down the line. One hopper off the wall, and that should bring in the run. Marte scores. It's now 9-4. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double. So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Mookie Betts. In the dirt. Juan Duran gets the call from the pen.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Swings through that one. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Man on second, 2 down. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A 2-run blast. So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong. That one lifted to left. Beltran settles underneath it. And that is that. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, Dan. I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
And the batter now, Carlos Beltran.
Ball.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
Fly ball down the line. Tatis really on his horse for it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. He swings and fouls one off. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. And there's 2 down. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Line to left, and foul ball. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back here in Houston, ready to begin the 8th. Chipper Jones now at the plate. This one high in the air to left center. Griffey moving under this one. And there's 1 down. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Tatis, the next to hit, takes outside.
Ball up.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's got a chance. And that one is off the top of the wall. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. On the ground, right side. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. So digging in, Ketel Marte. Yoan. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. No advance, though. 1-1 now. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there. Has room, and he makes the catch. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, number 13. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, Throws off target as he slides in with a double. So man aboard, digging in, Ketel Marte. In the air to left center. Castro has a beat on it. One away. Now here is Cal Raleigh.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Foul ball there. That one fouled off. Man at second. Hard hit right side. Slings to first in time. Here's Manny Machado. And a foul ball. The 0-1. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Here's a 1-1. Ripped, but it curls foul. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground, right side. Inning over. Back here in Houston, all set to start the 9th in this one. Pete Alonso getting ready to hit. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. This to center field. It falls in, and that's a knock. And that's a 1-out single.
First pitch swing in, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good.
And that chance handled. Here's Marte for one. On the first, double play. And that's the inning. Back here in Houston, all set for the bottom of the 9th. Carlos Santana digs in now. And first offering is fouled off.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Fernando Tatis Jr. the next to hit. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Castro settles under it. And a couple of quick outs.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
2 down, nobody on. Out towards left center. Castro under this one. Ball game. 12-4.